Here's a shout out. Old Ron the Tree guy pulling that low boy. You know, old Angel's buddy there. You need to come on over. Join us. Let's do the short game. You know, 3 Musketeers. Get over here and tear it up. So come on, Ron the Tree guy. What are you waiting for? Get on a board and let's do it up. All right, stay tuned for that video. Here it comes. We're at the truck stop here. And, of course, you know, we got people trying to back up in the rain, and they're having a hard time seeing. You know, they got their lights on and stuff on the side of the cab. And, you know, so I couldn't make it home. Not enough time, all the rain and everything going on. So I'll tell you what happened. Hold on just a minute. Hey guys, let me tell you what happened to me today. I leave Indiana, I get up into Wisconsin, deliver that load, and new people took over that warehouse. You know how much headache it is when a new logistics company is trying to take over a big warehouse. Man, was it painful. And I got in there. The old place used to do it all at the guard shack. Well, I get there, and now these guys want my driver's license number and all that, and I'm like, okay. So I give it to them. And then they say go into the building. So now we got to go in the building. So I go in the building. I hand the guy, you know, well, I get in there. There's a guy standing there, JB Hunt driver, and he's yelling at him. And they said, well, we got your bills right here, man. We got your bills right here. So I've been here like almost 3 hours, and he's carrying on. Well, they hand him the bills. He says, these aren't my bills. These are Schneider's bills. And I looked over there, and yeah, sure they were. You know, there's our code. He said, that's not even the trip number, you know, the bill lading number I gave you, the pickup number. And they're going, yeah, it is right here. So, no, it's right here. And he showed them, and they put those bills back, and they're looking around. And the lady goes, I got them right here. And she comes up there and hands them the same bills that the guy just put back. And so, long story short on that part, you know, I slide over, you know, away from him because he's getting irate. And the guy said, well, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm just dropping this trailer. And he said, well, we don't have no empties for you. And I said, well, that's what they told me at the guard shack. I didn't believe it, and I still don't believe it. But he said, well, just go drop it anywhere you can find a hole out there, and then come back and tell us where you dropped it. I said, well, I need my bills signed. So, oh, you'll get them signed when you get back. I said, no, I need them signed now, and I'll go drop that trailer. Well, he signed them. And I went and dropped the trailer. And I done it on purpose because they were so, it was like chaos in there. They had no organization. Stuff all over the place. So I go out there and drop the trailer, and I wasn't gone very long. And I come back in. The JB Hunt driver's still there, still yelling and screaming. And then an old gentleman come in. It looked like he's ready to fall over. He was gasping for air, and I asked him if he's okay. And he says, yeah, I'm just got a rest for a minute. I only got, you know, I got a half a lung. And I felt bad for the guy, you know, and he says, you guys need to come out here and seal my trailer and close the doors on this container. And they said, no, you got to get loaded. He said, no, I am loaded. I got paperwork. I need a seal. I pulled it out from the spot out there in the yard, and then the doors were open. Well, then the doors open. Is there freight in it? He said, well, of course there's freight in it. You guys loaded it. Well, then why isn't there a seal on it? He said, I don't know. It's not. I didn't load it. I didn't set it out there. You guys did. So long story short, you know, somebody finally came in there. Another worker, the 6 people in the office wasn't going to help him go out there and shut his door and seal it for him. Well, this young gentleman did. And if he didn't do it, I would have went and done it. But, you know, they wouldn't let me do it because they wanted their own people there to, you know, watch the seal put on, even though they got a guard. So anyway, I tell the guy, I says, you know, here's where I dropped it. This is the slot number I dropped it in. He says, where's your bills? I'm like, you got them. You signed them. You got your copy. You told me to bring you in the number. He starts looking around. Then he goes over by his desk. Can't find him. He goes over to the lady. She can't find him. They're looking around for like 5 minutes. And I says, well, I just told you what slot I drop it in. You know, that's all you wanted me to tell you. And then he comes over and he says, what's the trailer number? Well, can't find the bills, he probably can't find the slot that it was dropped in. You know what I'm saying? He could just go call the switcher. The switcher can tell him what the trailer number was. But so, you know, man, it's terrible when a company outbids another company to do logistics somewhere, and it's a small company that's doing logistics because they don't know how to, you know, coordinate a big operation like that, man. So I don't think I'll take another one of those loads there for probably at least a month, because I'm gonna give them time to get stuff squared away, because I'm not gonna go back there and put up with that. So I'll mark that off my list for a while. But that's how my day went. You know, I drove, you know, when I left there, they had no empties, and our computers were down, I guess, and you know, they were blind. They couldn't see where the trailers were because the system was down. So I called in. They said bobtail up and get the load. So I just bobtailed up and got the load and got out of there. And it was raining all the way down, and it was just a miserable day. You know, a lot of traffic in Milwaukee, accidents all over Chicago. So by the time I got to Michigan, I ran out of time. So I stopped at this truck stop here, and I'll get home tomorrow then. You know, I'll get home for Sunday dinner. I'll be home probably about 11 in the morning probably, and have Sunday dinner. That's what we do on Sundays. You know, we go over to the parents' house and everything, and you know, and brothers, sisters, everybody shows up. And we have a big Sunday dinner, and we've been doing that forever. So that's what we do. And then Monday, you know, I had 2 loads scheduled, and one on Tuesday. But if I did the last one on Monday, I'd have a longer deadhead for the one on Tuesday. So what I did is I took the last one on Monday and swapped and slid it over onto Tuesday, because I could deliver up until midnight on Tuesday. So I'm going to have less deadhead, about 70 miles. Means more money in my pocket. So I'll leave later on Monday morning.